This lesson, I'm going to give you a quick primer to stage orange, this very achievement oriented stage. And I'm going to explain to you how we're going to structure this module and what the progression of learning about stage orange will be. So I'm going to start out by talking about what is stage orange, the essence of stage orange, the characteristics, the values, unhealthy and healthy manifestations, all the different aspects of stage orange. We're going to take this thing that is stage orange and we're going to look at it from all of these different perspectives. And then what we're going to do after that is then we're going to, at the end of this module, we're going to dive into finer tuned distinctions of stage orange. So in ego development theory, stage orange is a spiral dynamics term. Ego development theory is the expert stage and the achiever stage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take stage orange and we're going to break it down into two parts. And I'm going to be explaining what early stage orange, the expert stage is, and then late stage orange, the achiever stage. And I'm going to talk about all the different facets of these two stages and how one moves from blue to lower stage orange to higher stage orange. And then a little quick overview before we dive right into the heart of it. Orange is still at the conventional stage. The conventional stage is just a conventional way of thinking. One has not transcended conventional thinking yet. And we'll talk about what that means at some of the later stages, but it's just something to keep in mind. It's in between the ethnocentric and the world-centric ways of viewing the world. So stage blue is very ethnocentric. It sees the world just through the lens of its in-group. It's not able to take the perspective of an out group, right? It's us versus them. So stage orange tends to be a little bit us versus them, but as one moves higher into stage orange, one begins to develop the capacity to take the perspective of anyone in the world, a truly world-centric, to be more multicultural. As one moves from orange into green, one is developing these multicultural perspectives, able to understand that other cultures are, someone in another culture has the same drives and is looking for the same things in life as in my culture. Orange is an extremely rational perspective. It's really grounded in rationality and analytical thinking, unlike blue. And it's also still in first tier. So orange is still a first tier way of thinking, which means that it thinks that it is right and everyone else is wrong. It's not able to understand and truly have compassion for these other stages and to see how they all work together. It thinks that everyone should be at its stage. So that's just the basics of this stage orange way of viewing the world. And now let's dive into the essence and deeper into stage orange.